Going to present a group case, Keon's Limousines, presenting by Balkaran Singh, Bakshis Singh, Divya Arora, Sunita, and Shruti. Coming to introduction, the study is going to discuss managerial accounting, which is also called management accounting. Moreover, it is a method of organization that helps to create as well as analyze statements and reports of financial. It helps to top management of the company by preparing the documents, which will further helps to make the decision related to the performance of the business. In addition, it can be said that managerial accounting is generally used for internal purposes and the report of managerial accounting and are not provided to outsiders such as investors, lenders, bankers, and shareholders. Moreover, the report will evaluate and discuss the various aspects of managerial accounting. The study will discuss the practice of depreciation and its methods, cost value profit analysis. Further, as per the case study, the budgetary calculation and analysis will be done. Additionally, the merits and demerits of running small businesses in partnership will discuss ethical accounting principles, policies, and recommendations will draw into the study, which will helps to provide the depth knowledge related to the case study. And next slide will be continued by my friend Balkaran Singh.
So talking about investment portfolio. So basically 3 points will be covered. Talking about the negative returns that may result from high inflation, and also talking about the full-time job and there is no schedule for investment, and also a portfolio that is secure and has a rate of 5.50. So yes, so as we have $70,000 to be invested in a portfolio, it is a relatively a safe approach as the proposed conspiracy assets that the Keon once made a profit of 9% from his ventures. So, but he has no experience of being an entrepreneur or a full-time entrepreneur. And also the payout ratio is anticipated to be close to 5.50% in future. And the contribution is $70,000. So in addition to this, the expansion and a variety of other factors play a significant role that may help in decreasing the inflation. And also the negative returns may result from higher inflation, as I already discussed, because the normal rate is 5.50 and also the average rate of inflation is 5.44. So there won't be any negative effects in 2022. And also the expansion rate is expected to be 2.2 in 2024 and 3.1 in the next year. So with this, the rate of inflation will keep on decreasing. And also what will happen is that so this gives us results that the portfolio investment is safe and the rate of return 5.50% is a safeguard for our assets and to boost the value of our investment by combating the inflation. So now talking about the depreciation. So what we have seen is that what is depreciation? A method used in bookkeeping to divide an asset's cost over its useful life is called depreciation. So also the another definition is the amount of the asset's value that have been recycled in reference to be known as depreciation. So what other things need to be considered? So as here in our case, the actual value of the car is $2 lakh and also the salvage value is $2,000. So based on this, we have properly prepared this calculations starting from the starting value of $2 lakh until after the 20 years. So the value we will get at the end is also depicted in the chart. So there are different methods of depreciation. Firstly, if I talk about straight line method is there, double declining balance method is there, units of production is there, the sum of is there. There are many methods. So but we are using the straight line method for our calculations. So what happens is that With this, the calculations becomes very easy, and to have a future prediction is quite simple and easy to analyze. So the next part will be covered by my friend Divya. Thank you.
Thank you, Balkaran. Now I will discuss about cost volume profit analysis. We did this analysis to evaluate the fixed cost. So one approach to determining the significance of the change in factor and fixed cost for an organization's primary concern is through an expense volume advantage report. So business can use CVP to figure out how many units they need to sell to break even point or make a certain amount of money. In the context of the study, the CVP, the cost volume profit analysis, has been prepared where the sales, profit, and margin of the safety has been evaluated. So, moreover, as per our calculation, the margin of safety is being measured to be 0.0571 and 0.04296. Next, I'll discuss about budgetary analysis. So, a budgetary analysis is one way to look at companies' finances is through the budgetary investigation. So, by looking at the spending plan, it can keep track on how much money the company makes and how much is used over time. So, business leaders can greatly benefit from investigating the budget when it comes to making critical decisions regarding their business cost and revenue stream. It can check the company's budget once a quarter or once a year and as often as it like many businesses conduct monthly budget analysis. In the context of the report, the budgetary analysis have been prepared through the provided data. Moreover, for the study, it is being prepared quarterly basis and yearly basis. Moreover, as per the analysis, the variance has been evaluated to five to $2,948 and yearly basis and moreover, as per the analysis, the variance has been evaluated to be 2,948 and the budget was 25648. And on yearly basis, on the other hand, on a quarterly basis, it has been measured as $737 as variance and 6412 in actual. So next will be covered by Bakshish.
Thank you, Divya. So there are many pros and cons of running a small business in partnership. So first I am talking about pros. So entrepreneurs frequently take on additional responsibility and jobs. The owners are surrounded by constant activity, late nights, and pressing issues. The partner can bring expertise and knowledge to the job that the individual does not have. That's why the partnership very necessary to any business. The individual may be knowledgeable about the company's product or service, but they lack the skills needed to the job. All partners involved must consent to a help agreement, the method by which agreements are made, the division of profits and losses. And the other specific will be outlined in the agreement. It will also specify the responsibility and authority of each partner. So there are some cons also. So a particular Keon may be unsure of their income as the owner of a small business because new business may not receive the same level of attention and development as established business or larger managers have. This may only be the case at the beginning of the journey as a limited entrepreneur, as a small business owner. Keon runs the risk of losing money. Keon, the owner of a small business, might also be complicated. A small business future may be uncertain due to its reliance individually on resources and expertise. And there are some benefit and risk are when we are using cryptocurrency as a payment option because cryptocurrency is nowadays more popular than other payment methods. In the context of accepting cryptocurrency as a payment option, several advantages can be considered. A blockchain based cryptocurrency attempt to sell as one of the most secure automation currently available by handling some of the questionable tasks that are typically required of less secure system. Blockchain enables business to avoid additional freedom risk and the desire to safeguard customers. The way of loyalty is explained in e-commerce has changed. In today's world, it has sufficient deeper meaning and effects. and customer expectations continue to rise. To maintain customer loyalty, it needs to an innovative e-commerce experience that is different for each group of customers. Find a way to figure out how much it will cost to accept cryptocurrency at first. In contrast, once everything is in place, processing cryptocurrency payment cost significantly less than processing credit cards amount. Many customers are turning to cryptocurrency because they lack confidence in financial institutions and the value of their business. However, the same factors are discourage individuals from putting all their eggs in one basket also affect business. So there are some risk also when we are using cryptocurrency. So there is for owners, first of all, for owners of small business who are interested in automation, setting up a digital wallet on a cryptocurrency exchange to accept cryptocurrency can be technically challenged. Although advertisement for stolen credit cards and other form of cyber blackmail have been eliminated by cryptocurrency business, the currency is still not completely secure from the cyber threat. Cyber criminals cannot completely prevent customers from stealing their wallets at this time. Another obstacle to cryptocurrency adoption is the likely alteration of the administrative landscape in the not too distant future. Authorities are directly drafting its regulations. As new rules are implemented, both owners will likely undergo additional development, so they should adapt the cryptocurrency. So over to Sunita.
Thank you, Bakshish. It was a great explanation on cryptocurrency. Now let's discuss about accounting ethical principles. As it's shown in the image, there are four principles in this accounting ethical ethically. Like it's like integrity, objectivity, professional competence, and confidentiality. First, let's discuss about integrity. The word integrity itself represents the straightforwardness and honesty of a professional accountant. The person whosoever is in manager role or in accounting field, they should be honest and straightforward in all the business relationship as well as in the professional relationships. Next comes with the objectivity. It's a professional accountant or a person must not allow or need follow biases. Moreover, they should not allow a conflict of interest not influenced by the person or the professionalisms. And the third point comes with the professional competence and duty. In order to guarantee that clients or employees receive high quality of professional services based upon up-to-date day-to-day information in practice, law and technology, an efficient analyst must continuously improve his or her professional abilities. Like when they are providing expert services or professional accountants, the auditors must act with care and in accordance with the current technical and professional beliefs. Coming to the last point, it is like confidentiality. Like with the expectations of disclosure that are required by the law or competent authority, professional accounts and auditors are prohibited from disclosing data they require through employment in any of the competent relationships, like inappropriate authorization. Without this authorization, they should not disclose the data with each other, like professional accountants and auditors who are like required like day-to-day activity, they treat the data acquired with confidentiality. It is against the law that the use of professional or employment related business kind of related information sharing with the third party or with the some other members or other departments is not ethical with the law. So the professionals need to treat the data acquired, it's very confidential. Now let's discuss next slide, please. About the Keon recommendations, like when he received the offer letter, what he has to do, we'll share about the recommendations. Like after the clear study of this study, as we all know that Keon received a job offer from an investment authority too, and he decides to start his own business in the future. This job will provide him with more connections and opportunities in the industry. And the reason to purchase price, the company is an option for which we should consider. Due to numerous potential risk and circumstances in this job, he has before accepting this offer, he should take some decisions. Like he should ensure focusing and creating the online presence through digital platforms like social media, developing and advertising and marketing strategies. And there are even some other traditional forms like advertising to billboards, print advertisements that may reach Indian audience too. And additionally, we can provide a recommendation considering like business partner because her expertise and knowledge, Keon should carefully determine its items in order to ensure that it will help to arrange comfortably between the two players. And we can even exercise caution that making crypto installments, as our friend Bakshi already discussed about crypto installments, that is due to inherent risk associated with this type of exchange. Keon makes use of every safety feature that is required, but in order to stay safe, they need to talk to the professionals. Now, let's deal with the conclusion part. Shruti, my friend, will explain about the conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunita. Coming to conclusion, based on the above analysis, it has been concluded that managerial accounting is one of the used matrices in organization. It is a method of organization that facilitates the preparation and analysis of financial statements and reports. Preparing documents for senior management also make further business related decision making easier. Management accounting reports are also not distributed to shareholders, lenders, bankers, or investors because they are typically used internally. Moreover, in the report, various techniques have been used to evaluate the effectiveness and efficiency report. Additionally, the study has discussed the investment portfolio, which would be favorable or not for Keon. It is regarded as a long term investment because it is a full time job with no set schedule. Accordingly, Keon would procure a 5.50% benefit. Subsequently, to defend the resource, support the speculation is worth, and battle expansion. Simultaneously, he should put $70,000 in generally protected portfolio with an arrival of 5.50%. Further, the depreciation calculation has been done through the straight line method and further has been discussed which method would be best for depreciation in the context of the report. Thank you.